When life feels uncertain, when fear creeps in, when you don't know what tomorrow holds. Where do you run? Who do you trust when everything around you feels unstable? Because in moments like these, you don't just need answers. You need protection. There are seasons in life when everything feels secure. Plans are clear. The future looks bright. And peace feels natural. But then, something shifts. Unexpected problems arise. Situations spiral out of control. Fear begins to whisper. And suddenly, we realize how fragile our sense of security really is. That's when the question becomes real. Where is my protection? In Psalm 91 verse 2, the Bible declares, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Notice those words, refuge and fortress. A refuge is a place you run to. A fortress is a place that stands strong for you. God is not just watching over you from a distance. He is a place you can run into. He is your covering. The world offers many forms of security. Money, status, connections, control. But all of these can change. Money can disappear. People can fail. Plans can collapse. But God's protection is not based on circumstances. It is based on His nature. He is unchanging, faithful, present. And here's something important. God's protection doesn't always mean nothing bad will ever happen. It means nothing can happen outside of His awareness and purpose. Sometimes God protects you from things you never see. Closed doors, delayed plans, unexpected detours. What feels like disappointment may actually be protection. What feels like loss may actually be preservation. There are battles God fights for you that you will never know about. And there are dangers He removes before they even reach you. That is the beauty of trusting Him. You don't have to control everything. You don't have to know everything. You just have to trust the one who does. When fear rises, your instinct may be to panic, to overthink, to try to fix everything on your own. But God invites you to something different. Rest. Not because everything is easy, but because He is in control. Protection is not just about safety. It's about peace. A deep inner confidence that no matter what happens, you are not alone. Isaiah 41 verse 10 reminds us, do not fear, for I am with you. That's the foundation. Not the absence of problems, but the presence of God. When God is your protector, fear loses its authority. Anxiety loses its grip. And even in the middle of uncertainty, you can stand firm. Because you know who is covering you. So today, don't just look for protection in things that can fail. Run to God. Trust Him with what you don't understand. Rest in His presence. Because when God is your protector, you are safer than you think. Whatever you are facing today, remember this. You are not unprotected. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. God is your refuge. God is your fortress. And in Him, you are secure. If this message brought peace to your heart, like this video so others can be reminded that God is their protector. Share it with someone who is feeling anxious or afraid today. Subscribe to Aman Tampa Batters for more messages that strengthen your faith and bring peace. Comment below, God is my protector. Let that be your declaration today.